Good morning, students. Welcome to class 10 English Supplementary Reader, Chapter 7 The Necklace, written by Gaudi Maupassant. Introduction. The necklace describes the unfortunate disaster that befalls a lower middle class woman who was never content with who she was and what she had. She always felt sad at the absence of a lavish lifestyle and fallen into it one day. She borrowed a diamond necklace from a rich friend in order to attend a ball. Here, ball represents a party. Unfortunately, she lost this piece of jewelry and had to undergo a difficult situation to compensate this loss. Summary. Madam Matilda Loisel is a very pretty and charming woman. She feels that she is born to enjoy all delicacies and luxuries of life. Unfortunately, she is very poor to afford her rich dreams, so she suffers constantly, lamenting her destiny. Married to Loisel, a clerk at the Board of Education, Matilda makes her life more miserable by comparing her humble reality with her dream to live a life of affluence and luxury. She dreams of adorning herself with exquisite dresses, but in reality she has neither frocks nor jewels. Her husband cares for her and tries to cheer her up by admiring the little blessings of their ordinary life. One day, he brings to her an invitation to a party from the Minister of Public Instruction. Matilda feels even more miserable on getting this invitation. She cries as she does not find any of her dresses suitable enough for the grand occasion. Her husband does not wish to miss this opportunity, so he readily parts with 400 francs that he had saved for a hunting gun, so that Matilda could buy herself a party dress. A few days before the ball party, Loisel notices that Matilda has a gloomy appearance. He asks her the reason, and she reveals that she does not have a decent piece of jewelry to match the gown. He advises her to wear some natural flowers, but she refused. Her husband then suggests that she can borrow the jewelry from her rich friend, Madame Forestier. Finding this to be a good idea, Matilda goes to her friend next day and shares her problem. The good friend offers the entire box of jewelry to Matilda so that she may take a piece of her choice. After examining and admiring the collection, Matilda finally borrows a superb necklace of diamonds. An elegant, gracious, smiling and joyful Matilda reaches the ball dressed in her new dress, adorned by the diamond necklace. Her charm and beauty draws the attention of everyone in that party. Matilda enjoys all the attention while her husband waits patiently in one of the little salons. The couple leaves for home at 4 o'clock in the morning. They have difficulty in finding a carriage for the homeward journey and are really tired by the time they reach home. When Matilda prepares to go to bed, she notices to her horror that her necklace is missing. A dismayed Loisel looks all over for the lost piece but never finds. Finally, he advises her to write to her friend that she has broken the clasp of the necklace and that she would have it repaired. They wanted to have some time to replace the loss. At Palace Royal, he finds a replica of the lost piece, valued at 40,000 francs, but available at 36,000. He borrowed money and pools it with the 18,000 francs that he had inherited from his father. Then he goes and gets the new chaplet of diamonds. Matilda returns the jewellery to her friend and is relieved, but the change remains hidden. However, a long and difficult period of struggle begins for Loisel couple. They drastically cut down their expenses and drop an economical lifestyle to repay the debt. They sent away the maid, change their lodging, and rent some rooms in an attic. The next 10 years Matilda spends in utter poverty, want, and misery. Her wrinkled face, unkempt hair, and untidy clothes gave her an ugly look. One day, she happens to meet her old friend, Madame Forestier. Years of hard work reflects in Matilda's appearance. Madame Forestier finds it difficult to recognize her and asks her the reason behind such a drastic change. Matilda accuses her for the hard times she had and discloses the truth about the necklace. Then comes a rude shock of fate. A deeply touched Madame Forestier tells Matilda that the diamond necklace that she had lent was actually a piece of cheap imitation jewellery worth not more than 500 francs. Theme. The first part of the story deals with the theme, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Fate plays a vital role in our lives, that those who try to spend beyond their means land up in deep trouble. Unrealistic aspirations bring frustration and discontentment. The second part of the story brings out how adversity shapes an individual into a stronger and mature human being. The choice to uphold her dignity motivates Matilda to repay the debt and live a hard life. But this experience makes her develop a sense of pride about her abilities and enhances her self-esteem. Message. The story conveys a message of contentment. It is advisable to count one's blessing instead of yearning for false glory. Unreasonable desires can prove to be disastrous, as it did in the case of the Loisels. Matilda had enough to live with dignity, but her desire for the excess and extravagance deprived her even of the little that she had. Being selfish, aspiring too much, and jumping into conclusions can lead one to some danger. Therefore, her story gives us a message that one should live within one's means.